nice, you know. The moral of the story is that there are people who would kill to be in your situation to be educated, who would die to be educated. You get an opportunity here and you come into my class without an F book. It's messed up. It's messed up. Oh yeah, I'm okay, and you guys have to get your act together, okay? Oh, you did? Is it because I yelled at her yesterday? Well, she didn't have her book yesterday, but she didn't have hers yesterday. No, Emiko. Emiko Velasquez? Yeah. Jamiko, what's her name? She's not dumb. She's good at math. She's good at math. Oh. All right. Okay. So what I want to do now is take the first derivative test and apply it to solving this problem to find the minimum and the maximum. Remember, so far the way we did it is we had a table, and then we'd look at the smallest number and we'd say that's a minimum. We'd look at the biggest number and we say that's a maximum. Well, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to look at the first derivative test and decide whether it's a min or max. The next week or the week after that, we're going to use a second derivative test. So we're going to get all completely confused because there are 3 ways of doing this problem. Okay? But confusion is good. It creates employment for me. It's job security for the 99%. It's interesting, you know, when I started working in the States back in '75, I was at NASA Ames Research Center in Mountain View, and I remember distinctly this one guy that I was working with. And he was kind of like me in the sense that he was very cynical about life, you know. And he said, well, working for NASA or working for the military is welfare for the educated. In other words, we were doing BS work there, and the government was giving us money to do BS work. Yeah, there are degrees of BS-ness. Okay, so what do we do first, Felix? Sorry? Differentiate it? Yeah, you don't say derive it, you say differentiate it. And you get f prime of x, Felix. Answer. Derive it. What the F? Thank you. Nice. Good job. And then the critical numbers are, so you're going to set it equal to 0 and solve getting your friends out there. Let's see if you really have friends anymore. Pi over 3. And the other one? Henry's got no friends. He's trying to channel them, but he's got no friends. You got it? How about 6 pi over 3? Oh, you got 4, 5, 6. Anybody going for 7? Madison, the answer is 5 pi over 3. Okay? All right, now what I want you to do is we're going to use this, we're going to use a graphing calculator to do this work, okay? We're going to use a graphing calculator to do this work. What I want you to do is in y1, put the derivative, put this guy in there. Make sure your calculator is in radian mode. Put y1 equals 1/2 minus cosine x. Okay, you guys with me on that? Yes? In y1, put 1/2 minus cosine x. You guys got that? Yes. Okay, then you're going to go to Vaz function y1. And you're going to go pi over 3. Okay, Tatiana, keep your eyes on the smoker there, okay? Help her out. Okay? And then you want a little bit to the left of it, then do a minus 0.01. Okay? And tell me whether the answer is negative or positive. Negative. Can you fill in this guy, and this guy in the same way? Fill in those three boxes. Okay, so this guy here is a positive, Tatiana? Yes. And this guy? That's a positive too? And this guy? Negative. So using the first derivative test, your function is going from a negative derivative to a positive derivative. That gives you a min. And the x value of that min is? And how are you going to get the y value? Plug it into the original. So can you guys go do that? Okay. And then this guy here, this is going from a positive to a negative, so that's going to be a max. Its x value is, and the y value you're going to get by just do it. Okay? Okay? Negative 0.3424. Does everybody agree with Tatiana on that? Monica, dare you work it out? Did you get it?
I did something wrong.
You take pi over 3 and you put it in here. Yeah, 3.4840. Okay? Is everybody okay on that? Everybody agree with those numbers? Okay? All right, so for the remaining part of the period, guess what? Do I hear rumblings amongst the natives? You know what happens to them, right? They get put into a pot of boiling oil. The truck of what? But then think about it this way. Next 2 days I'm not teaching anything, so it's all in-class work. Something wrong with working? That's what built this country. What happened to your WASP attitude, girl? Yeah, WASP attitude. You guys don't know what WASP attitude is? What do you think built this country? It's that attitude. Okay, touche. You are doing this problem.